Hello everyone. Welcome to our 8-minute video on Cisco Kenna Vulnerability Management Solution. So in this insightful presentation, we will explore the key features and benefits of Cisco Kenna, a cutting-edge solution designed to address the vulnerabilities in your network infrastructure. So, as you know, the things will only going to get worse as companies expand their IT infrastructure. You develop more applications more quickly. You deploy more devices to increase the productivity. You introduce IoT, so the number of vulnerabilities to which they are exposed, it becomes overwhelming. So unlike the CVSS and other static scoring methods, Kenna Security provides the required context for understanding the true level of risk that vulnerabilities pose to an organization. So what Kenna does, Kenna Security ingest, it aggregates and process billions of pieces of data from internal and external sources that including more than 15 threat and exploit intelligence feed. So Kenna Security then automates that particular analysis of the data using AI improving data science algorithms to deliver an accurate and quantifiable risk for every vulnerability. So so what Kenna does, Kenna risk scores accounts for events that is happening in real time in the world for each vulnerability. The score then provides an estimate of the likelihood for the exploitation to deliver a ranked ordering of the probability of exploitation using that particular attack vector. So so for network vulnerabilities, Kenna bases the score on CV and starts with a normalized CVSS scoring from the National Vulnerability Database. Kenna's vulnerability scoring algorithms then assess a variety of factors in addition to this score, such as ease of exploitation, active breaches, and popularity as a target. So even before the your CVSS scoring to that particular CVE, Kenna provides a real-time scoring on the basis of the past vulnerabilities, on the basis of inside and outside threats, with the help of threat intelligence platform as well. So Kenna VM users have access to zero-day intelligence by the Cisco Talos research team. It is a threat intel powered by Cisco. So zero-day vulnerabilities identified by this threat intel Talos and found in a customer's environment will appear in the Kenna VM. So where users can see a description of the adversary, the rule ID numbers, and associate Kenna risk scores. So customers can filter to isolate the zero-day vulnerabilities within the risk meter that is provided by the Kenna. So it is allowing them to quickly and easily view and understand the new vulnerabilities within the environment way before your CVSS and CVE scoring. So moving on to the dashboard walkthrough, this is the Kenna Vulnerability Management Solution dashboard. First, we need to understand the risk scoring of Kenna. Click on VM, explore, and go to vulnerabilities. There you can see three types of scoring, two types of scoring, and that CVS is related to the CVE. So in this score column, notice that each vulnerability has a Kenna risk scoring, which you are seeing as red. Then it can be green and yellow, depends on the high risk scoring. So in this sample scheme, the Kenna risk score shows as red. So Kenna evaluates 18 plus threat and exploit speed before assessing the Kenna risk score. This CVID is linked to its authentic source, which is published by the National Vulnerability Database. So beneath the Kenna scores, there is a CVS version 2 and 3. So scores are displayed if they are present for the vulnerability. Those are the CVS scores tends to lack the clarity on relative importance. So the Kenna score indicates some more accurate and reliable risk assessment. So there are very few vulnerabilities. Kenna rated as red, so helping to prioritize and focus on the remediation effort. So alternatively, high-ranking CVSS scores have a high much ratio of vulnerabilities when compared to other scores. So, as a result, relying only on CVSS score requires more efforts to remediate. So this is the CVID, which you can click and you can get the much more details regarding the description and effects and known exploit and known malware. So we can also check, click on display and the due date for the service level agreement. So now we need to understand the asset scores. So when Kenna derives the score for an asset, we look at the highest um, we look at the highest score vulnerability present on the asset. So Kenna uses a methodology that an asset is as at risk at its highest vulnerability. So I mean, this is an important concept to understand because the asset score is not an average that is based on the vulnerabilities that are present. So as you remediate vulnerabilities on an asset, if you remediate vulnerabilities that are not the highest score vulnerabilities, the asset score will not change. So the way Kenna calculates the default assets scoring is by looking at the highest score vulnerability, and that is multiplying by the asset priority. So again, moving to the assets, we get a relative score of green, amber, and red. Red is ranks from 670,000. So Kenna uses the asset priority value to incorporate the risk appetite for any individual asset into Kenna scoring methodology. So Kenna sets asset priority to 10 by default so you can adjust by the asset. This asset can be your system, this can be your devices, this can be your internal and external IPs. So the asset score, is highest score vulnerability based on its priorities defined by the organization. So asset details, both shows both, as I said, shows both uniquely and identifying information and common data about the asset. So some common identifying information can be your IP address, can be your host name, can be your MAC address. It can be your URL, your operating system, your FQDN. So you can also manually edit and update all the asset detail information in the Kenna application. So once manually updated, the update details may not persist over time. So the next time the VM integration run, if the asset details change, those details will replace the manually update asset details. So this is the very brief overview of the information about the Kenna vulnerability management, how it works, how it differentiates from the your static scoring CVSS. I hope you like this video, and for the detailed presentation and detailed overview and detailed demo, you can reach out to the Consto team and Cisco team for it. Thank you so much.